with what do we do? Not deals and heels, but I don't know.
I generally wear boots.
Stats and flats. That's what we do. We get the stats in flats. That's what we do. Um, and boots are good. So, all right. This is real estate. We celebrate wins in the beginning.
Oh, no.
So what y'all got? Share a win. Give us a win. Tell us what you did yesterday. We did have an assignment. If anyone did it, we'd love to hear. Everyone who was on the call should have at least that done. Hi, Genuine. Hi, Corinne. The assignment was to speak to a family member and ask them, can they help you, and do a little script role play. Did anybody do that? Oh, Angela Grace. Good job. Oh, Michelle. All right. Tell us what happened.
You want to go first, Michelle?
I actually do this quite often. I don't want to show off or anything, but I script practice on Mondays and Wednesdays. So I just did it a little bit different. But we usually do like open houses, and this morning I did negotiation talk. So it was fun to kind of think of different things that I could do.
I love it. Do you mind sharing what would be like a negotiation talk? Like just some of your scripts so that we can either learn from it or help you tweak it, or both.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what. So it was kind of like winging it this morning because like I said, we normally do open house scripts.
Yeah.
I was just negotiating the
Inspection?
inspection. Thank you, the inspection. So I don't know how good I did at it. I did a lot of like I'm doing now, but it was insightful. So today I'm going to look on how I can make that better, and then on Monday when we do it again, hopefully I'll have tweaked it and fine-tuned it.
No, hopefully. You're going to do it.
I will.
Yes, you will. I love it. Good morning, Connie. Good morning, Danny. Good morning, Janine. I love it. Y'all are, good morning, Corinne. All right, good job, Michelle. All right, Angela Grace, I think you said you did it as well. We were talking about we had homework. The homework was to call, write down your 3 favorite people that you know will take your phone call, and then call them and say, can you help me? And practice, say, I need to practice role plays. You could be the buyer, you could be the seller. You give them the role you need to practice, and then they can be the buyer's agent, the seller's agent, and then you actually do a role play with a loved one who's going to help you. So this is a way to utilize people who love you, who want to help you, who will, and they can also press you, and they can be like, yeah, no, blah, blah, blah. So Angela, what you got?
So I did something different.
Okay.
So I was at my girl's house, who I mentioned that we were going to do the role play.
Yeah.
And I was, standing at her counter, and I was typing in, ChatGPT of different scripts.
Yep.
And so when I typed it in on ChatGPT, it said, yeah, sure, I'll role play with you. ChatGPT thought that I was asking ChatGPT or AI.
Oh.
And I was like, oh my gosh, like I can role play with ChatGPT. And so I was like, okay, I want to do this. This is interesting. And then, we easily got sidetracked as we normally do. And I was just like, when I got home, I typed it in ChatGPT, and the AI said, what would you like to role play about, or give me a scenario. And my scenario was a seller presentation, just talking to AI about how I am valuable. And I asked AI to be me, and that's exactly what AI did. And it was really, really interesting. Like AI was really being a butthole. Like, why do I need you? I don't need to spend this extra money. And it was like really, really, and I was just like, oh my God. So I had to kind of, think through why I'm valuable.
I love that.
Back and forth. Yeah, I went back and forth with AI for about, maybe 15, 20 minutes. And then they finally were kind of like, okay, well, I can understand, and I appreciate, who you are and that you're confident and things like that. And let me think about it. It was like really having a conversation with a real person.
That is so crazy cool. Yeah. I want to try that today. I'm going to try that today. That's super crazy cool. Danny, the marketer. Yes, I will check my DMs. Thank you so much. Genuine Home Solutions. I know, right? Isn't that super great? That's a great. I love that that worked out for you. Good morning over there in YouTube land. So that's very cool. So the prompt was, I want you to be I want you to do a role play with me, and they did. That's cool.
I'm in a group, and some of the ladies actually use AI for like therapy.
Oh,
Go and talk with AI, ChatGPT, and they actually have a counseling session with them.
wow.
And it really helps them.
Does it really?
Mm-hmm.
Fascinating.
I'm not surprised after last night. Like after last night, I was just like, oh my gosh, this is my friend.
Yeah.
Crazy. I love that so
Yes,
much.
that's how they feel. That's how they feel.
Now the only thing is, that's not private information that you're sharing with
That, and I'd be concerned about what the response was.
Right.
I mean, it's not licensed.
right. Yeah. It'd be good to use it as a
Sounding board.
yes, as a sounding board, and then make sure they're giving you sound advice, because like they may just not do, it may not be good for you, but it's good to use it as a resource, as an additional resource. But if you need mental health, I think go to a professional, but I do love the concept of that. So, and you can do fun things. I mean, AI is so super fun. We haven't shared wins yet, but like you can say, AI, write me a meal plan. Like you can totally write me a meal plan list for a family of 4, and I have a vegan and a gluten-free person for 7 days. And then you can say, write me the grocery list for that. And then boom, you just go shopping. It's pretty, I mean, you can do stuff. Now it's incredibly bad for our environment, just so you know that too. So, like supposedly the power to do a AI machine, it's bigger than they're supposedly ginormous, and whatever they put out is really bad for our earth. So just something to know. So
Interesting.
yeah, something to research if that's important to you. All right, what about who else has a win? We didn't catch all the wins. This is our winning time. Everybody should else help us have a win. What you got?
I got a new lead that I am meeting with on Friday.
You got a new lead? Is that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
Woo woo!
Yep.
Excellent.
Looking between Hubert, Jacksonville, and Swansboro, and maybe even all the way up to Washington. So,
I love it. That's fantastic. Good job. Good job. I have pictures today for my listing. It's got 10 acres. It's a cool house with 10 acres in Waxhaw, which is south of Charlotte. And so we have pictures today. I'm going over there to make it pretty, and then we get pictures. So that's my win. And one of my referrals went under contract. Like I had referred it to a client, and they went under contract. So woo-hoo. That means I'm getting paid.
Robin, I have some wins.
Tell us.
So today I'm actually taking an Instagram class that's being offered. I've also been working on a newsletter. I've put one out probably 2 years ago, so I figured I need to get back on that. And I've been taking a class on doing webinars.
Nice.
And then 2 other things. I've got a new listing coming live in February. It's from my investor. It bought from me a couple months ago. Well, actually probably 3 months ago. He's almost got it done, and I went and looked at it. It looks beautiful.
Awesome.
And then I have 2 separate past clients. They were both sellers. Now they both have contacted me. They've been renting, and they're ready to buy.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Good job. That's great.
Thank you.
What nuggets have you received about either the webinar? Oh, we haven't done the Instagram thing. So what nuggets did you receive about how to do a webinar that you could share with us?
Let me get back to you. We're still in the middle of doing it.
Oh, okay.
But basically, they've said that you need to come up with the niche or the avatar that you want to work with, and then come up with a title, and then work from there. So basically, like if you want to work with first-time home buyers, then you need to come up with that, and you need to come up with some type of tag of a subject that you would want to put as what the webinar is. Like, don't miss out on
A hook.
owning your hook. Thank you. I can't think of the word. they never said hook, but that's what they were meaning.
Mhm.
And basically they're talking about how you paste ads on Facebook to get people in it. It's been very interesting.
I love it. All right, it's excellent.
Yeah.
So yes, a hook, content, and then a call to action. Those should be included in
Yes.
every post you do, every video you do, every conversation you do, all the
And
things.
when is your class starting, Robin?
Oh, thank you. God, I love you, Diane. February 3rd, so Monday, so a few days. So, and I need people to sign up by Friday so that we can have a conversation real quick. But yeah, my 22-day challenge is a social media challenge where you learn to grow your business the way I did. It's very tactile. Like we do a lot of, every day has actionable items, and it's about that. It's about defining your the ideal client, your niche, and then how I built my business. I give you the steps. It's $222. It's not a big deal breaker. You can put on a credit card. We can talk about a payment plan. Yeah. So, and I have a money back guarantee. If you'll do everything that's supposed to be done, and you don't get results, I'll give you your money back. But you got to do it all. You can't half-ass it. So thank you for that. And it's all, the sign up is on my Instagram, or if you go to therobinman.com, it is there. Thank you, Diane, because Diane did it. And it worked really well for her.
That was very helpful.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Excellent. Alex said she did the script practice with her mom yesterday. And was mom nice, or did she try to get you?
She tried to get me.
She did. Excellent. I like it.
She's fun, yeah.
That's awesome. I love it. And she's doing our 22-day challenge. Woo woo. Excellent. Good job. All right. And you also got to win. All right. I love that you brought up the ChatGPT, Angela Grace, because you can utilize that in so many gazillion ways. Okay? The best way to use it, and we will do this in the challenge, but like what Lori said about hook, content, and call to action. So you're like, oh, I don't know how to do that. Like, I don't know what my hook is. Literally type in there, I'm a realtor creating a post for, and we've talked about prompt AI. Prompt AI will make your prompt better so that you get a better answer. But you would, we have 2 wins in here. I'll say those out in a second. Linda has hiccups. You would put into the prompt AI, I want to create a hook for getting a listing in a particular neighborhood at a particular price point. What's the content, what's the hook, what's the content, what's the call to action? It will do all that for you. Or it'll say, make me a call to action list or a hook list, and ask it, say, what are the top 5 most effective hooks for getting people to engage with your post? They will tell you, and then you just use them. You don't have to think this up yourself. It's a beautiful thing. Diane, I love this, Diane. Diane sent out an email to my database on Monday. Just asked for their favorite vendors to add to my to-do list. Y'all, that is friggin' brilliant. Why is that friggin' brilliant? She reached out to she reached out to all her people. She got involvement. They're like, then they're gonna want to recommend their friends. And what did she do? Who is at the top of their brain right now?
Her, and she also gets some connections that she could possibly use for someone else.
Exactly. And she just told all of her people that she loves her people and she wants to be a resource. Brilliant, Diane. I love that so much. And it's just so simple, and it costs, how much money did that cost you, Diane?
0.
Cost your hours, because you're worth more than 0. And it cost you nothing out of your pocket. I love that so much. So email database and ask for vendors. You can do that same exact thing if you don't have a database, in a Facebook group, on an Instagram post, on a LinkedIn post, on a TikTok, on a Reel, over in Threads, over in Blue Sky, whatever you're on. Yellow 8s, Snapchat, all the ones. Lemonades, not Yellow 8s. Red Note, you can do it everywhere. Let's see. Mackenzie got a referral from a bookkeeper. Woo! Look at there. That's fantastic. You referred people to the bookkeeper, they referred people to you. God, I love it. Y'all are beautiful. It is good, good, good stuff.
Oh, I forgot, I have one more.
Tell us.
I saved yesterday. I got a text from the listing agent that we're under contract with, and she said the survey's not back, and they're supposed to be closing on Friday. The survey's not back. I need you to put in an extension for 2 weeks. And I'm like, my clients have moving trucks in Colorado.
Right.
That's not going to work.
Good for you.
Anyway, we pulled it together, and they're still going to close on time.
Woo! Great win. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So I actually got to speak at an event the other week, and a local event, and it was really great. Michelle was there. And one of the things that my co-speaker said was to look for the inversion of the problem. So go ahead and look for the answer first. That's how I received it first. That's how I received part of it. But look for the answer. In every question, there is the answer. It's there. You just have to take your ego and put it aside, or your emotions and put it aside, and then just look at the question, look at the issue, and then the answer is there. You know, that we get caught up in the emotion and the ego of it. So go ahead and find the answer in the beginning. Be open. Do like a brain dump where you just put, okay, here's all the possible win scenarios that we can make happen, and then pursue them. Michelle, did you hear that? Did you hear anything else about that you could utilize that brain dump? The what do you call it? Inversion. She had notes. She's pulling them up.
I do have notes on my handy iPad. That
I love it.
Inversion, thinking approach, flip it. Approach problems from a different angle, and what might cause you to fail. So think about what's going to cause you to fail before you even do it, so you can avoid what would cause you to fail.
Love it. Let's stop there. Pause. Then we're going to go for more. What's going to cause you to fail in the problem? So Diane had a situation there where she was negotiating, and so let's say that her people. What were you negotiating?
We were going to have to extend the closing.
Right, and that's not going to work. That's going to fail, right? So she's like, all right, how do I make this work? So she juggled whatever she juggled. She talked to whomever she talked to come up with a solution that still worked for everyone.
And honestly, what it came down to, that after all of that, the listing agent had a death in the family, and she was feeling overwhelmed, and she felt like she needed 2 more weeks to make it happen.
Love it. And so you got to her as a human and figured that out?
Honestly, no.
No?
I mean, she gave me that later, and I'm like, okay, that's what was going on. But no, I didn't dig into it.
That's okay. No. You still got to the answer. But, and it is a reminder. Like right now, today, just because of this call, on my list today is going to be check in with the agents that I'm under contract with. How they doing? What's going on? You good? Think about the difference that can make in your transaction. Hey, everything's trucking along. I just want to check in on you as a human. What's going on? You good?
Make that human connection.
Human connection.
Makes a difference on your next transaction with them.
Exactly. I love it.
They will also send you referrals.
They could potentially also send you referrals. They sure could. And you, like some of y'all, like, what do you mean they can't send you referrals? They can. Remember, I got 2 referrals from a guy who left the business, who he could have referred to people in his brokerage, and he didn't. He had them call me.
Robin, I had a
he loved our
with someone.
he loved our deal together, and he thought I was a good person, so he gave me not but 1 but 2 referrals. What you got, Lori?
I'm sorry, I didn't interrupt you. I had a cross sell with with an agent, and we got along so well. And he is not licensed in South Carolina, and he referred me to help some people that he knew that were looking in South Carolina.
I love it.
And I'm not in the same company.
I love it. I love it. It's good stuff. All right. If you have not read the book, Millionaire Messenger by Brendan Bouchard, I recommend that book. And, okay, here's the deal. If you don't read books, you're like, Robin, I can't read books. I don't retain them. I don't have time for it. All right, then here's your pro tip. Okay, ready? Go look up Brendan Bouchard's podcast or Brendan Bouchard's YouTube channel and put it in the background. And you can even put it on 1.5 speed. All right? Because your brain receives, there are all these stats, I forgot them, they were really cool stats. You could Google it. You could Google that. You do not need to hear everything that the person is actually saying to receive the information. Case in point. You're watching TV, the commercial comes on, or you're listening to the radio and the commercial comes on, and I'll type it, Lori. Commercial comes on and they say at the end of the commercial, this message is right? They say that every time, right? And you're like, what the hell they say? You heard everything they said. Your brain received it, and that's why they do it so fast, because they know you do not need to hear. This commercial was brought to you by blah, blah, blah. You don't need to hear all that. All you need to have is it hitting your brain. Your brain is receiving it. Okay? Oh, Diane has podcasts playing at very low volume overnight, kind of like white noise. The book is called Millionaire, and he probably has, I'm sure he does, Millionaire Messenger by Brendan, I think it's Bouchard. It might have an extra R in it, but he is, it's a great book. And this particular book has a lot of things like that we were just talking about niching down and finding your avatar and finding your message and finding out what makes you special. That book in particular has a lot of moments where you pause and he's like, list 5 things that make you special. List 5 things that make you a good human. List 5 things that you think are of value that you offer to your clients. List 5 things that you give to your family or to your loved ones that are significant. So it's a lot of self-reflection in order to get to things that you can share with the world. So I'm in the midst of that. It's been a great book thus far. And I did want to mention that 1.5 speed. And even if you don't buy books, again, put it on YouTube. Put it in the background when you're typing, when you're reading. It just needs to be it just needs to go. You don't even have to study it. And often what I'll find is I'll hear something at that 1.5 speed and I'll pause it, I'll turn the speed down to 1 regular so I can hear it, I'll look it, I'll read it, then I'll do it. Like if there's something that jumps out, my brain will catch it. Oh, I want to hear what that was. So there's a pro tip on getting books read. What do they say about millionaires? How many books they read? Or multimillionaires, billionaires? They read like a book a week or something, right? You're like, how do they do that? This is how they do it. They plow through them. So, who else? Anybody else got anything else for today? I have another topic, just a real quick one, but anybody else got anything else they want to share or ask or say?
If you want to increase your retention, put the book in front of you while you listen to it at speed.
Say that again.
Read it while it's being read to you.
Read it while it's being read to you. Ooh. So if you do have 10, 15 minutes, let's say you're waiting you got to the showing early. Never happens to me. I get there on time. I will not get there early. The name of the book again, Corinne Dever, is The Millionaire Messenger by Brendan Bouchard. It's very interesting. It's been good. It's been a good read thus far. Oh, girl, we got those. We'll do that tomorrow because that can be a long topic. Hi, Trish from Winnipeg. Lori wants to speak some Valentine ideas, and I have so many. So tomorrow I will put that on as a topic because we are there.
Perfect. Thank you.
So today, human touch, script practice, ChatGPT, all those things. Dang, that was a good call. What's one nugget you caught from today? Let's share that. From this call.
Did you just say script practice with ChatGPT?
We did.
Because you can actually talk to it and have it role play with you.
Mm-hmm. That's what Angela was saying. Do you do that, Garrett?
Oh, yeah.
Nice. I love that.
Anything that makes my life easier.
What'd you say, Garrett?
Anything that makes my life easier.
Yeah. I love that. Okay, cool, Debbie. Aversion thinking came from Greg Macaluso. I don't know that it's written anywhere or published anywhere. You might could Google inversion thinking or inversion approach. I'm sure Greg got it from somewhere, but Greg Macaluso is who spoke about it the other day. So, what else did y'all hear today that a nugget? Anybody get a nugget or an action item that you can take with you?
I can email my database and ask for vendors.
Yes.
I want to update in 2025.
I love it. Yeah, because people might have gone out of business. People might have started a business. I love that. So Diane had emailed her database saying who are vendors in all the categories. And literally all the categories, guys. Think out of the box. You don't just need a plumber. You need a tow truck company. You don't just need a electrician. You need a person who does wills. You need resources on all the things, a bookkeeper, a CPA, a landscaper, a person who does lights, somebody who sells rugs, who does floors, who does paints, who does roofs. But also, maybe you have great therapists you can recommend to people. Andrew Snow, my love. I love him. Today is Monica's, or maybe she's taking it tomorrow. Monica's taking her test, either today or tomorrow. She's going to pass this time. So anyways, that's a great. Can you listen to Michael?
I said his name wrong, but you said Greg.
Oh, Greg Macaluso. No, maybe he has a YouTube channel. You could try that.
Okay.
It might be on that, but I don't know. I think he does
Okay.
YouTube about something else. So,
Okay.
Hey,
yeah.
Robin.
Yes.
I've had two new clients this past week not new clients, people who just bought from me recently, asked me for a hairstylist. I mean, so
Right.
people ask for everything.
They do.
Everything.
You know what I'm going to do? I'll ask Greg if he can come on here one morning and do like a quick version of what he was saying. He would do that, I'm sure. So, all right, beautifuls, go do something productive today to move your needle forward because you can do this. If you will just buckle down and do it, it will happen. Okay? Give me some fives. I love you much. Kevin, thanks for popping in. We saw you at the end there. And I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Thank you. Thank you, Robin.
Thank y'all. Have a great day.
You too.
Boom. Who's over here? Woo woo. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a super great day.